No, you
just shut the fuck up and listen for 2 seconds. It's very simple, okay? Right now, your guy. Right now, I'm gonna get to it. Right now, your guy. You said he's in jail, right? And he's not able to be there and provide for you.
We're not talking about that.
He's in jail.
But we're not talking about that.
Well, I need to use that as an analogy. What I'm going to say
No, you don't need to use that because we're not talking about that.
Yo, who the fuck are you talking to, bro? Shut the fuck up when I'm talking.
Myron Gaines loses it on deranged feminists for being rude towards Andrew Tate and Amy Dangerfield, even kicking out feminists of Fresh and Fit podcast. As Andrew Tate explains why feminism is bad, Amy backing his points, the feminist attacks their points towards a heated exchange. Myron Gaines obliterates and kicks out rude feminists of Fresh and Fit. Let's jump in.
Everyone's gonna die. Men have to go and fucking protect us. That's normal. If I sit and say society's gonna implode, in 100 years there's gonna be no one left on earth because women aren't having babies, someone should tell women to have babies, you're gonna get offended instantly. How could you possibly expect women to have any desire to propagate the human race? How could you possibly expect women to have any burden to continue humanity? No, women have no burden. Women cannot be expected to do anything. All they should do is take Instagram pictures, spend a man's money, fucking make TikToks, unimportant bullshit, which doesn't even benefit anybody. And that's the truth of the world we now live in. No woman at the age of 18 in America, if I were to walk down Miami and say, who wants kids at 18? Nobody. And that's why the world's fucked.
Good point.
And until we fix that, it's going to stay fucked.
Good point.
We had a big debate.
No, it is. Women don't want kids anymore.
Women don't want kids. What they want is Instagram, Birkin bags,
boats,
traveling, yachts, fucking drink, drugs, and then they need money, so they get on OnlyFans. It is the biggest waste of fucking time.
Yeah.
Women waste their lives on the most unimportant bullshit. At least if a man doesn't have kids, by and large, he's trying to at least get rich. At least he's trying to get some fucking money. Most women have no kids. They're not trying to get rich. You know what they're trying to do? Have fun. And it is a waste of fucking time. They're wasting their best years.
This is because of social media. It's all because of social media.
And
so if you can't admit that, you can't come at women as a whole for it.
I'm not coming at women. No. I'm explaining to you how the world is functioning. Yeah. I'm not your enemy. Don't shoot the messenger. I'm explaining how society is currently operating. And social media is the reason. You're right. Because a woman sits there and goes, my man tries his best. He makes $110,000 a year. He works in a factory. But you know what? I'm scrolling TikTok and I see this Russian bitch in Dubai. She gets flowers bigger than my fucking house. Maybe I can do better. Maybe I can get a richer man. Why am I going to lose the one thing I have to get men, sexuality, by having a baby with this guy when this guy over here is buying her all that shit? Maybe I should go on a girl's holiday. Maybe I should hold on a little longer. Maybe I can get a richer guy. Maybe if I just wait. And no one's having kids. And then they break up. That's what's happening. That's what's happening.
I can see that.
Happens every day.
Of course.
Happens every day.
And before TikTok and social media and all this bullshit, if you were in Nebraska and you met a dude in Nebraska, you had fucking kids in Nebraska. No one's sitting there talking about Dubai in Nebraska. No, but now everyone's sitting there talking about Dubai, messaging me, trying to get flown out. That's what's happening.
But Andrew, to your point as well, women will have a boyfriend, leave their boyfriend, go to a different state or country, where rich guys are at, stay there to find a guy that can match your dreams. So you're right, bro, 100%.
And their dreams, this is the most important thing. Women's dreams at a young age, when they get older, they get smarter, women, by and large. But at a young age, are not children. No 20-year-old's dream is children. And if they do say they want children, they say, my dream is children, I want to be a mother. When? When I'm 27. Well, that's not your fucking dream, is it?
Right.
So what's your dream now? Your dream now is a Birkin bag and being a dickhead on TikTok. Your dream is fucking followers. Your dream is pixels on a fucking screen because you're retarded. Your dreams are literally going, wow, 100,000 followers, yeah, I matter. It's fucking ridiculous. You matter to your child. You matter when your kid looks in your eyes. That's who you matter to. Yeah. You don't matter to any of the men fucking blowing up your inbox or any of the dudes giving you likes on Instagram. These men will fuck you and not give a shit if you get hit by a car the next day.
They don't know that.
They don't give a fuck about you. Yeah. But women are not smart enough to sit there and analyze how they've been psyoped by the Matrix specifically and purposefully to avoid having children. And I don't want to get political because I can do it. But if there's families, men are prepared to die to protect their family. Please understand this. If I'm in charge of a country and I come along and want to oppress a population, and that population is full of families, now you have men who say, look, you can try and oppress me, but you're not going to oppress my wife and my fucking kids. I'm going to stand here and defend this street no matter who comes because my wife and my kids live here. When there's no families, why is a man going to stand up and defend a street? He can leave. He can bounce. He can stay in his basement and play video games. Take the fucking street. Don't give a shit. Men give up on defending society because they have nothing to fucking defend. So by convincing women to not have children, now men don't have a vested interest in resisting slavery. And it is only men who can resist slavery. Only us men, crossed arms. Only us men can defend you. Only us, we can defend you from government, other men, anything. That's what men do. So unless we have a vested interest in building a better world, which we're only going to have through family, most men you see in the world today have given up. They sit at home, playing video games, smoking weed, and when the government comes along and says, I'm going to oppress everyone and make everybody slaves, they go, I don't give a fuck. I ain't got a fucking family anyway. No woman talks to me because I ain't rich. I ain't got kids anyway. Fuck it. The people in charge of the world have specifically convinced women to not do the number one thing since the dawn of human time they were obsessed with doing, which is birthing children.
Yeah.
It's incredible, the level of psyop, which has been successful. It's truly incredible. They've convinced women to not want kids. Isn't that remarkable? Haven't you seen a woman around a child? Haven't you seen like a woman sees a kid and gets baby fever? In most of the world, I've been all around the world. In most of the world outside of the Western Hemisphere, women love the idea of kids. They have a kid, their aunt is there, their mom is there, their sisters have kids, big families, all the women, all the kids. But in America, they're like, no, I don't want a kid, I want a Birkin. You're a fucking retard, bro. You're a fucking retard.
Stupid.
I agree with a lot of the
Stupid.
things that you
Stupid.
said, but I kind of want to touch on like what he was saying, how women feel like they should just be pampered, especially like when we went through in 2024 with them going through the draft, and women felt like they shouldn't be added to the draft, and it was really messed up because I'm in the army, and I feel like even as a mother, we all should be able to protect our country. And a lot of women feel like, oh, I'm a woman.
You wanted to go to war?
Oh no, I joined. I'm in the army.
But I mean, that would put us at a disadvantage. Like, women are good fighters.
Some people don't realize the army is more than just going to war. A lot of us have jobs. A lot of us are police.
Right, behind the scenes stuff. That's different.
There's multiple things. But at the end of the day, it's that women feel like, oh, I shouldn't be put in this box. A man should go fight for us.
Yes.
A man should go do this, and it is unfair. A lot of us.
Well, women can't do what men can do. Like
a lot of women can. We can do a lot of things.
No, I'm sorry.
Some women can provide. A lot of people, like he asked earlier, is your parents married? A lot of us was raised by single mothers. So I just feel like personally, sometimes people have to realize that women can do things too. A lot of us feel like we can't have jobs that pay a lot of money.
Women can do things.
We can do things too, but most women don't want to do
like
it.
Cook.
They don't want to cook. They don't want a job. They don't want
Cooking
to
is less stressful.
Right.
May I offer something, please?
It's just in general.
Well, like biologically, right? So cortisol is the stress hormone, okay? That men and women experience. Did you know that a teaspoon of cortisol takes a woman one whole day to be able to ingest? She needs to sleep and wake up the next morning to be refreshed. A man can tolerate and process that cortisol within a period of 1 hour. Women in high stress positions don't work, which is why women shouldn't vote, which is why women should not be in politics, and this is why women should not hold high power positions in military or anything else where the safety of the country depends on the people who are representing it. Like biologically, it's just not compatible. Does that mean that there's not going to be exceptions? Yes. Occasionally there are going to be exceptions to the rule, but those are exceptions, and we need to be explicitly clear that they are exceptions and not the
there's
normal functioning of society.
That is a horrible take on women.
No, it's true. It's literally, girl, it's biological. It's biological, and there's been tests done on it.
Y'all touching on two different things. I'm not saying women should fight. I'm saying that there are roles that women can have a place in. Women can do things too, and women just feel like, oh, let me sell my pussy instead of letting me go and get a job.
Oh, no, that's better than selling your pussy. I'll agree with you on that, girl.
That's what I'm saying.
I agree.
That's all I'm saying.
But I have another take, and I think that, let me find a way to explain this. Why do you have a job, for example, right? You have a job to get money, and you use that money and you exchange it for the other things you need in the world, right? The reason you don't do everything yourself is because it's not optimal. So you understand, if I'm good at ballet, I'm going to go and do ballet, and I'm going to take the money, and then if I need clothes, I'm going to buy the clothes. I'm not going to make my own clothes. I'm not going to wire up my own house. I'm not going to build my own lodgings. I'm not going to cut my own grass. I'm going to do the one thing I'm good at and take the money and exchange it for the things I'm not as good at. Right. Because if you decide to make your own clothes and build your own house, you're going to actually be poor. So you win by optimizing your life, and you optimize your life by focusing on the one thing you are best at and taking that and exchanging it for all the things you are not good at. So I would say, and the reason I made that is so you understand this point, optimally, the best thing a woman can do, what she is best at, is the only thing that men can't do, which is have children. That is the best way for you to win. Because men can do basically everything else. Women can do things. Completely right. I agree with you. Women, bro, I know I have a whole bunch of smart women who work for me. I have women lawyers. I go to women judges. Women can do a lot of stuff. But what I'm saying is, her optimal, what women are best at, and the reason they're best at it is because no one else can do it, is having children. So if you're a woman and you want to optimize your life, if you want to approach things purely logically, not emotionally, purely logically, from a chess perspective, if you were to ask me if I was born as a woman, what I would do, I would wake up and go, okay, well, I'm not going to work as hard as a man. I don't want to do the long hours. I don't want to take the risks. I'm not as going to go through all the stress. I'm not going to go through all the pain. It's too hard to make money in the world. I'm not going to do any of that. I'm going to do the one thing a man can't do. And I'm going to give it to him. And I'm going to find the right man. I'm going to give it to him. And he's going to fix all my other problems. That's how you win as a woman. And before anyone comes along and says, let me tell you this. I'm going to say this from the bottom of my heart. I have daughters. And people often say to me, Andrew, you have all these controversial opinions. What would you say to your own daughter? I pray my daughter at the age of 18 meets an older guy, 45, 46, gives her a house, gives her a fucking Bentley, gets her pregnant, and gives me grandchildren. And if she comes to me and goes, Dad, what? My husband cheated on me. I'm going to say, are you in the big mansion? Are you driving a Bentley? Okay, shut the fuck up. Shut the fuck up. He's taking care of you. If he stops paying your bills, if he stops protecting you, then come to me. But if you are completely protected and provided for, keep giving me grandchildren, because that is the best thing you can do with your life. I'm rich. Your man's rich. You don't need to make money. That's a waste of time. You don't need a fucking Birkin. You don't need a TikTok account. You don't need an Instagram account. Don't sell pussy for pennies. Stop being an idiot and give me grandkids. That's what I truly hope for my own daughters. That is the best thing they can do. That is what make me most proud.
And
you want your daughter to
hold on, ladies. Hold on. You know what's funny, ladies? You know what's funny? You know what's funny? A lot of guys would agree with that wholeheartedly.
100%.
A lot of us would agree with that. I would tell my daughter the same exact thing because I would rather you get cheated on by one guy than get fucked over by
20 dudes. Sure. I'd rather you give me grandkids than waste your time reading a book or doing some fucking TikTok bullshit. Give me grandkids. Create Tates for the bloodline. Let's go into let's create progeny to propel the name into the future. Let's do something that matters. Everything else is insignificant bullshit.
And here's another thing too. Here's another thing too. Also, I want to say. Men lose status when a woman cheats on them. Women don't lose status when a man cheats on them.
No.
To this day, we all know Kobe Bryant's wife by what? Kobe Bryant's wife. He cheated on her. She still has a legacy. She still has kids. A lot of people gave her a bunch of respect for sticking by him when all that bullshit happened, even though it was a fake accusation. But on the other hand, Will Smith destroyed by getting cheated.
That's right.
So women don't lose status or any type of, ability to have a family or anything like that, or their name isn't tarnished when they're cheated on. But men absolutely do. So my daughter, bitch, you're not going to fucking cheat on him because you're going to hurt yourself, you're going to hurt him, and you're going to hurt me.
Also, Vanessa Bryant has the respect and the money after the fact. That's a W.
Absolutely.
I think there's a difference when a woman cheats on a man because she's accepting somebody else's DNA.
Of course.
100%.
Spiritually, I believe women are vessels.
Of course.
So they're taking on that energy.
Correct.
It's a totally different situation. I mean, you look at the Middle Eastern world. Men have multiple wives. They take care of their wives.
Yep.
They love their wives. It's agreed on. It's okay. And you don't see the women upset. They accept that.
Of course.
And it's biologically normal.
And it's we talk about the Middle East, but even here in the West, up until very recent times, it's always been this way. Kings have always had more than one woman. Men who have nights. No, it's not disgusting. It's human nature.
No, it
actually.
So some women can have kids too. They need kids.
Of course.
That's why they have multiple wives.
Of course.
Back in the day, they had multiple wives, so they can whoever had the
normalize
son
that.
first.
It's been normalized for centuries.
It's been centuries.
One
It's
of
a
one.
big
No.
The monogamy
One.
psyop. The monogamy psyop hurts women more than it hurts men because men are going to cheat. Men are going to fuck anyway. Men do it anyway. It doesn't change anything. Like all you're going to do is make your man lie to you. All you're going to do is make him just go behind your back and lie all the time. All you're going to do is make him sneak around. Wouldn't you rather just say, look, okay,
find a new man.
whatever, just don't tell me about it and make sure you're home most of the time.
You said find a new man. Hold on. Ladies.
Sorry, Myron. My point exactly. Find a new man. Most hoes don't want to be hoes. They don't want to be hoes. But they're out there saying they're going to leave a man for doing something every man does, and after enough dick, their hearts die, and they think, fuck it, I'll just chase the bag and become gold diggers.
What if you don't give them pussy?
Hold on. How many ladies disagree with what Andrew's saying right now? I know you do. You disagree. You disagree here.
She hates it.
Anyone else disagree with this whole concept of having other women?
Just for religious purposes, what I was saying, I think the chat cut out as well, like the stream cut out when I was saying that and asked Andrew like if he believes there are exceptions when it comes to. I understand that Protestantism is like a vessel for feminism, but when it comes to like Catholicism or Eastern Orthodox, for example, I think those are the exceptions. Other than that, when it comes to like secular living, you're 100% right.
Amy Dangerfield, being a woman, backing up Andrew Tate's points, even agreeing with him mostly, just shows you that she's been taught right. She understands her position as a woman and proves that most modern day women are idiotic feminists that were fed insane propaganda, convincing women that a handbag is more important than a child. What a time to be alive. Let's continue.
All right, so for those of you that disagree, I guess, you've had your arms folded for quite a bit. What do you have an issue with what he's saying?
As far as the cheating thing?
Yeah,
Which
or you're
part?
just everything. Whether it's monogamy, cheating, the concept of not leaving a guy when someone else is going to cheat on you.
I have a question. I feel like, so how do you go about dating? Or do you even date seriously? Or do you just hook up?
I don't think you have to hook up. So how would I go about dating? I date a girl the same way anyone else would. And if she said, "Are you only dating me?" I'd say no.
Wait, are you asking him particularly?
Yeah, I'm saying.
She wants to know you personal. She wants to know your personal situation.
As far like exclusively date like.
I would date a girl the way anyone else would, and if she said, "Are you only dating me?" I would say no.
What do you mean by that, though? Like,
what do you mean? What do I mean by that? I just wouldn't lie because I don't see the point in lying.
I'm just curious as like your end goal. So when you meet somebody that you're attracted to, do you say, "Oh, I just want to hook up," and you're just like, "I want to fuck"?
No, because that's bullshit. That's gay. I'm not going to sit there and go, "Hi, I've just met you. I just want to hook up." I'm saying that I would date the same way anyone else does. And if she said, "Oh, are you only with me?" I would say, "No, I'm not."
With what end goal?
And if she says, "I'm going to leave you for that," I'm going to say goodbye.
What's your end goal?
He's honest. He's honest about it.
My end goal is to have children.
Is it like
my end goal is to have children because I'm in the business of kings.
So
the business of kings is progeny. I want as many children as possible. Women take 9 months to grow a single baby.
I ain't got
time.
How are you gonna have children with people and not be loyal to them?
What do you mean? How am I not loyal? Male loyalty, masculine loyalty is shown through protection and provision. I can have 10 women having my children, all driving Bentleys, all in mansions, all protected, all provided for.
It's not about
so I
that.
show my it actually is.
It's not. It's
and
about
I'll
love.
prove it to you. I'll prove it to you. Let me prove it to you. If you read the Bible, forget the Quran because that can be seen as extreme. We're in the West. If you read the Bible, it says that if a man rapes a woman, he must marry her. Why would they force a woman who has been raped to marry the man who raped her? Because marriage means protect and provision. If a man rapes a woman, he must pay for her for life. That is the entire point of marriage. That's what marriage is. Marriage is not sitting there doing couple TikToks like a fucking faggot. Marriage is not walking up and down the aisle with a stupid dress on and being publicly humiliated on Instagram. Marriage is protection and provision. I am your husband if I pay your bills, keep you alive, and nobody can touch you. That makes me your husband. I could have 10 women with my babies because of the amount of money I have and my capabilities in 10 different mansions with 10 different security teams driving 10 different Bentleys. That is my goal. My goal is children. I'm not out here trying to fuck for no reason. I'm not out here trying to date for no reason.
So we're not shit.
It's not that you're not
Women
shit.
are not nothing.
No, you're actually the most important thing on the planet because you give the most important thing on the planet, which is children.
Okay, then why disrespect us?
I am.
Why disrespect us?
Where's the disrespect in this? I'm not saying, here's a kid, go on welfare. I'm not saying...
No. You're basically saying,
no.
here's a kid. I'm going to go fuck another girl.
No.
Hey, it doesn't matter. I pay for everything, so let me go fuck another girl.
No. She made an important point. Do you know what would be very disrespectful for me to do to a woman? To take her, to date her, to fuck her all over the place left and right, not give her a kid, and bounce. You know what would be disrespectful for me to do to a woman? To buy pictures of her fucking pussy for 99 cents. That's disrespectful. Taking a woman and making her an honest person, giving her a beautiful child, making sure she never has to worry about another bill for the rest of her fucking human life.
Sheesh.
Any problem, she calls me ever. She gets holidays all around the world on private fucking planes. She gets beautiful kids. She gets to look into their eyes, and they love her back. I'm not disrespecting women. I'm doing the absolute opposite. The men out here who are just fucking you and dumping you don't give a fuck about you. That's disrespect. Every man you've slept with who didn't give you a kid, didn't pay your bills, didn't put you in a house, he disrespected you.
Back.
Actually.
What
So
if
you're
that's not what we
completely
want?
wrong.
But
You're
speaking
completely
as a
wrong.
woman,
What if that's not what we want?
What do you want then?
but speaking
So
as
why
a
are you
woman,
fucking? Why are you fucking if you don't want kids?
Because if men can have pleasure, so can we.
What are you fucking for?
For fun?
There's no
For
point.
sport?
Can I
Men do it, why can't we?
Are you
Sure.
a man?
I want to hear.
Yeah, I mean, dude, we're below replacement levels. Do you understand that?
Yeah.
That in like literally a few generations, humans may go extinct because we're below replacement levels. I think
Yeah.
Andrew Tate's strategy is way more effective, number one, for keeping the planet alive, and number two, in alignment with evolutionary and psychology.
She's correct
Here's
on
the
that.
thing, at the end of the day,
I'm not
it's
gonna lie, you're ass kissing a little bit.
No. She's right.
Here's the thing. I've been on this podcast literally 4 years ago, and maybe you're 20 years old. Okay, so
Love,
you're
but
gonna
it's
learn
kinda
when it
sounding
comes to
like
time.
you're in love with
No,
him
no, no, no,
now.
No,
I'm
she
not-
can
here's
just see
the
the
thing.
truth.
No, I'm in love with my fiance, and
Just
he
because I'm 20
agrees.
doesn't mean I don't know much.
No,
I
I'm
can
not
see a person
I'm
through
not
a
sa-
person.
I'm not saying that. I'm saying that with time you gain wisdom, and wisdom is applied application.
Correct.
It's learning through your personal experience what you go through, and
Yeah.
you're gonna learn
And I
in time
understand.
that, dude, we're literally below replacement levels. If we don't adopt this strategy, or people aren't religious and get married and stay monogamous and have as many kids as possible, it's one of those two things. If they do those two things, the human race will survive. If they don't, we will perish.
She's right. Do you know what the biggest achievement in your life has been so far?
My daughter.
Correct.
Yep. I
Correct.
know that because she's the best thing that's ever happened to me.
And a lot of other women are sitting accused like the
absolutely.
guy.
And so,
It
so
actually made me more mature.
All right,
It
hold
made
on,
me
hold
more
on.
of
Let
a
me ask you a
woman.
question real fast.
No.
So, bitch, whose show are you on?
I'm sorry, what?
Yeah.
I'm sorry,
Don't
what?
fucking
What'd
forget.
you
Like,
say?
so,
What'd
some of
you
you
say?
ladies are just fucking rude to be rude.
What'd you
I'm
say?
like, you know,
I didn't hear you. What'd you say?
No, you
just
heard
shut the fuck up and
What was
listen
your
for 2
question?
seconds.
You
It's
heard
very
that.
simple, okay? Right
What
now,
was
your
your
guy.
question?
Right now, I'm gonna get to it. Right now, your guy. You said he's in jail, right? And he's not able to be
we're
there,
not talking
provide
about
for
that.
you,
We're not
and
talking
everything else
about
like
that.
He's in jail.
But we're not talking about that.
Well, I need to use that as an analogy to what I'm
No,
gonna say
you
here.
don't need to use that because we're not talking about that.
Yo, who the fuck are you talking to, bro?
just
Shut the
used
fuck up when I'm talking, okay?
Talking to you,
Shut the fuck up
Fresh.
when I'm talking.
He's not fresh, dude. Oh my gosh.
Yo, get the fuck off my shit, man. Get the fuck up out of here, bitch. Get the fuck off my shit.
I thought you.
Frank
Get your
Castle.
ass up and get the fuck up out of here, bro.
Frank
Stupid ass
Castle.
fucking bitches, man.
You can go.
Can't just be fucking really polite to dumbass bitches and you guys are rude. Get the fuck up out of here, bro. Ridiculous.
All right, leave.
Get your ass up and get the fuck up out of here.
Andrew's nice, but you.
Yeah, you're fucking ridiculous.
Bye,
Get
bye.
your ass up and get the fuck up out of here, bro.
He wants you
Get
to
the fuck
leave.
up out of here.
Bitch, don't be too comfortable.
I don't even know why the fuck you brought her back here, Chris, to be honest. She's fucking retarded.
Yeah, bye.
Get her out of
fine,
here.
Fine.
I was annoyed when she came with Clive.
Bye. Yeah.
You
All right,
can
bye.
go.
Yo, just get up. Just get up and get the fuck up out of here.
You can have your own show. Thank
You're
you.
fucking incredible, bro.
Yeah, bye.
Sure, because I.
Fucking rude,
Yeah,
retarded. Like, and fucking incredible. Get the fuck up out of here, bro.
Imagine I go to someone's podcast and does that to them on their
Incredible.
live show. That's crazy.
Yeah.
What
Incredible.
did I do to you?
You did a lot.
Anyway, back to what I was going to say. I think Andrew's strategy here is basically he just wants to have multiple wives or multiple women and have kids with them because he's trying to have as many kids as possible. The only way that you're going to accomplish that is by multiple women. I know some of you guys have an issue with that, but I mean, look, you can either have a loser that's going to be loyal to you or not.
This just shows that this rude bimbo doesn't know jack about how things work in terms of relationships. It took Andrew Tate to be mocked for Myron Gaines to finally boot her out. She was definitely being an asshole the entire time. It's okay if she disagreed with their points. If she just kept her mouth shut on her comments, she might have stayed longer. Thank you guys for watching. Don't forget to subscribe and like the video. Hit the bell to get notified for more clips like these. We'll see you on the next one.